Since 2008, Marvel has taken the superhero movie genre by storm, releasing multiple movies per year. In the span of these 12 years, we have witnessed some of the most amazing fight scenes. Welcome to Cinema Pills. Today we're throwing in our picks for the top 10 action scenes in Marvel movies. Before we get into it, don't forget to follow us for more great content. Also, we want you to be with us for each of our videos, so hit the notification bell for when our new videos come out. Ready to get into it? Avengers, assemble! Number 10, Iron Man vs. Hulk, Avengers, Age of Ultron. Okay, we can be honest here. There weren't many of us that enjoyed Age of Ultron as much as the other Marvel movies, but it did deliver one specific fight scene that shook us all. Iron Man vs. Hulk. The Hulk is so hard to stop.
I'm sorry.
That's a great thing when he's on your time. Unfortunately, the Hulk is a creature of impulse, and that impulse will wreck anything and anyone in his way. Luckily, Tony Stark, being the planner that he is, prepared for such a scenario and invented the Hulkbuster suit. It was a new suit that he invented with the help of Bruce Banner. In the end, even the suit isn't able to help keep Hulk contained, but it is one of the times where he has a real fight on his hands. Trading blows and matching strength, the Hulk barely gets the best of Stark, even when Tony tells the Hulk to go to sleep while repeatedly punching him in the face.
Go to sleep, go to sleep, go to sleep.
Number 9, Battle of Titan, Avengers, Infinity War. Infinity War is arguably the best superhero movie of all time. It brings together the heroes from every corner of the MCU. Here we see the Guardians of the Galaxy along with Doctor Strange, Iron Man, and Spider-Man stranded on the planet Titan with one of the Infinity Stones. Then, here comes Thanos.
I'm a survivor who wants to murder trillions.
With all 6 stones, I could simply snap my fingers.
He is bent on collecting all of these stones to bring what he calls balance to the universe. But he has an incredible fight on his hands. The strength, skills, and powers of these heroes combine to give us an incredible display of action. Star-Lord, Iron Man, and Spider-Man bring their tech. Drax brings his brute strength. But it is Doctor Strange who lights the scene up with his amazing powers. In the end, though, it's still not enough. Thanos is the villain of villains and reckoning of mankind. Luckily, this wasn't the final battle. We'll see more from this movie shortly. Number 8, T'Challa vs. Killmonger, Black Panther. The Black Panther bursts onto the scenes hard in Captain America: Civil War. From the small yet prosperous kingdom of Wakanda, we find T'Challa, prince and heir to the throne, challenged by the forgotten enemy named Killmonger, who has a different vision for the kingdom. Although losing the battle for the throne, T'Challa embraces the power of the Black Panther in preparation for one final battle. With Wakanda under the leadership of Killmonger, T'Challa rallies the loyal to his side in a fight of strength and technology. The filmmakers went to great lengths in this sequence to show the passion and dedication that fuels the fight. Two fierce warriors who want greatness for Wakanda, torn by different ideas of how to achieve greatness. Sadly, on August 28, 2020, Chadwick Boseman lost his 4-year battle with colon cancer. Nearly every Marvel movie we see him in, he was fighting his cancer. This is true power. He will be greatly missed. Number 7, Cap and Bucky vs. Iron Man, Captain America: Civil War. Many argue that Captain America: Civil War was really just Avengers 2.5.
Countermeasures ready.
Let's kick his ass.
But if you think about it, all that means is that we're going to have a movie with some amazing fight scenes. So, Civil War definitely did not disappoint on this front. At the climax of the movie, we have Captain America, Bucky Barnes, and Iron Man in Russia searching through an abandoned Soviet missile installation. After some startling revelations concerning Bucky and Tony Stark's past, the three get into a serious fight. Pitting Stark's technology against the friendship and teamwork of Barnes and Cap, the battle results in a broken shield and a disheartened Stark. The scene showed warring viewpoints and broken alliances that would be near impossible to mend. Lucky for us, the movies have already been made and we know.
You don't deserve it. My father made that shield.
Number 6, Thor vs. Hulk, Thor Ragnarok. Thor, men want to be him, women want to be with him. But he's also at odds with his own disowned sister, Hela. After crushing his hammer, Thor finds himself on the strange planet of Sakaar, an intergalactic trash dump where numerous wormholes empty their refuge and unfortunate outcasts. The The planet's ruler, the Grand Master, played by Jeff Goldblum, hosts gladiator-style events. After being captured, Thor is forced to fight the champion. There's one small problem. The champion is the Hulk. After the event of Age of Ultron, Hulk has been stranded on the planet and become the fiercest fighter ever. Punches are thrown, blood is spilled, and Thor even got the same ragdoll treatment that his brother Loki received in the first Avengers movie.
That's how it feels!
I'm just a huge fan of the sport.
It seemed as if Hulk had finally met the being who could defeat him. But right as the last blow was about to be landed, the Grandmaster stopped the match. Little known fact, the line, "He's a friend from work," was not originally in the script.
Hey! We know each other. He's a friend from work.
However, on the day of shooting, a child was visiting the set through the organization Make-A-Wish Foundation. He suggested the line that day and the director loved it. They added the line and it became one of the best lines of the movie. Number 5, Battle of the Mirror Dimension, Doctor Strange. Doctor Strange came into the MCU being one of the lesser-known heroes, but the movie still made nearly $85 million on its opening weekend. Fans were treated to some of the best visual effects done by Marvel Studios. Particularly mesmerizing was the escape scene where Doctor Strange and Mordo were running from Caecilius and his minions. Through the whole chase, the city around them bends and changes, distorting the reality of the characters and viewers alike. The scene reaches its climax when the Ancient One appears and reveals where she draws her powers from. The whole movie really is a combination of cinema and art, though some feel like they're watching Inception while tripping on acid. Regardless, it was a great film. Number 4, Battle of New York, The Avengers. While now we have 23 Marvel movies to be in all over, it wasn't the case when the first Avenger movie was released. We had 2 Iron Man movies, an Incredible Hulk movie, a Thor movie, and a Captain America movie. All were great, but we still hadn't had the chance to have the full experience of the Marvel style of action. But that all changed in 2012. When New York City is attacked by Loki and the Chitauri army, the newly formed Avengers were the only force that could stop them. Cap organized the defense, Iron Man took to the skies, Hawkeye did the sharpshooting, and Hulk smashed.
Keep the fighting here. And Hulk. Smash.
It was one of the longest yet most intense action sequences ever filmed to that point. The enemies were unrelenting and the fight never stopped. In terms of the MCU, it was one of the most pivotal scenes ever written, setting the standard for the way future battles were filmed. Number 3, the airport battle, Captain America, Civil War. What happens when you have 2 sides with the same goal, yet different ideas on how to achieve that goal? You get Captain America, Civil War.
Spider-Man.
Yeah, we'll talk about it later. Just
Hey, everyone.
good job.
You've been busy.
And you've been a complete idiot.
It has come to the attention of world leaders that there has been too much collateral damage caused by the wars brought on by these superheroes. Some of the Avengers agree and push for more accountability, while others see it as a bureaucratic hurdle that hinders their ability to protect humanity. Throw into the mix the reappearance of the Winter Soldier and you have the makings of, you guessed it, Civil War. 2 factions of the Avengers have separated and find themselves head-to-head at an airport in Berlin.
Well, I played 18, shot 18. This can't seem to miss.
Iron Man leading one side and Captain America leading the other. The 2 groups, who were once allies, battle it out so that Captain America and the Winter Soldier can escape to prove Bucky Barnes' innocence in a recent attack. The movie not only introduces the Black Panther to the universe, but it is also the induction of Spider-Man into the MCU. The airport battle scene is definitely an incredible thing to watch. We not only find out who's stronger than whom, but we find ourselves torn figuring out whose side we'd take. Either way, it makes for a great fight. Number 2, Battle for Wakanda, Avengers, Infinity War. Okay, we're going to have to breathe a little here. This is one of the best battles of all time, but we always go into it with mixed emotions. In Wakanda, we find the Wakandan army alongside the Avengers as they meet the army of Thanos. The Wakandans and the Avengers are severely outnumbered, but they do a good job of holding their ground and destroying their enemies. That is, until Thanos showed up. Having 5 of the 6 Infinity Stones, he was nearly unstoppable. But just when he got the last stone from Vision, Thor plunged his axe into Thanos' chest. There was only one small problem. he should have went for the head. With one snap of the fingers, our perceptions of what makes a great battle scene changed. We watched many of our heroes turn to dust. The bad guys won. This is why this is one of the best scenes of all time. Before we get to number 1, we've enjoyed having you here with us. Please give this video a like and hit the notification bell. We want to have you with us more often. Number 1, Battle for Earth, Avengers, Endgame. Infinity War left us with so many questions. We all saw it knowing full well that there was going to be a part 2, but with nearly all of the main characters dead, how would part 2 even happen? That's when Marvel said, "Hold my beer." After a number of time-traveling excursions to retrieve the Infinity Stones from the past, the remaining Avengers find themselves face-to-face with Thanos yet again. Even though he is the Thanos from the past, he is every bit as fierce as he was before. But how would they defeat him with so few numbers of the team left? In a quiet moment, a voice can be heard on the radio. Then a portal appears, then another, then another. Soon every character reappears and we hear Cap deliver the iconic line, "Avengers, assemble!"
Assemble.
We won't judge if you peed your pants. We did. Did we miss anything? Is there a scene that you think should have been included? Comment below. Also, feel free to comment any suggestions for future lists that you think we should do. Hit that notification bell to stay up to date with future releases. See you next time.